Willow's outrage. Michael proposes to Sasha during courtroom drama, General Hospital spoilers. Tension had quietly simmered for months. After Willow's recovery from leukemia and the unraveling of the truth about Amelia's origins, Michael had grown distant, emotionally and physically. He poured himself into work at ELQ and, increasingly, into helping Sasha recover from her own battles. Sasha, who had slowly clawed her way back from addiction, public breakdowns, and the tragic death of her son Liam, had become an unexpected confidant for Michael. Late-night phone calls, co-parenting check-ins for Wiley, and their shared grief over lost dreams brought them closer. But no one, not even Sasha herself, saw the next step coming. Gladys Corbin's legal drama had reopened. Accused of financial fraud, elder exploitation, and identity theft, she had named multiple parties as accomplices, including Sasha, in an attempt to leverage a deal. Despite being the victim, Sasha was summoned to court to testify. Michael arrived to support her, sitting silently on the prosecution's side. Willow, unaware of the depth of their renewed connection, watched the proceedings from GH via live stream. Wiley had grown fond of Sasha again, but Willow chalked it up to nostalgia, until she saw how Michael looked at Sasha on the screen. It wasn't casual. It was intimate, familiar, protective. The courtroom was packed. Sasha took the stand, voice steady, but eyes full of old wounds. She described Gladys's betrayal, the pills, the conservatorship abuse, and the mental institution. Then the judge, visibly moved, ruled. "Miss Gilmore, this court recognizes you not as a liability, but as a survivor. You are free of this burden. You are whole." Applause broke out softly, and in that moment, Michael stood up. He approached the bench, pulling a small box from his coat. The bailiff moved to stop him, but the judge, confused, waved him off. Michael turned to Sasha. "You've been through fire, and came out stronger. You stood by me when I didn't deserve it. You helped me raise Wiley when Willow was sick. Your love, your light, and I would be honored if you would marry me." Gasps echoed through the courtroom. Sasha's hands covered her mouth. "Michael, you don't have to answer now. I just needed you to know, right here, with everyone watching, that I believe in you." Tears fell from her cheeks as she nodded slowly. "Yes. Yes, I will." Cameras clicked. Phones recorded. Outside GH, Willow dropped her tablet, stunned. Willow paced the Courtroom living room like a caged animal. Brooklyn and Olivia tried to calm her, but the betrayal cut deep. He proposed in court? He didn't even tell me they were back together. He proposed to the woman who pretended to be Wiley's mother, who lied to both of us, and he did it in front of the press? Olivia offered tea. Willow slapped it away. "He made me look like a fool. And I'm the mother of his children." Monica entered, having heard the news from the hospital. Sometimes people turn toward what's familiar when they're lost. Willow shook her head. "I almost died, and he buried his love with me. That's what this is. Grief, not love." Wiley sensed something was off. At bedtime, he asked Willow, "Is Sasha going to be my mommy again now?" Willow's heart cracked in two. "No, honey. I will always be your mommy. But Daddy says Sasha is going to live with us." Willow froze. That was news to her. She immediately called Michael. "Are you moving Sasha into the house without even telling me?" Michael sighed on the other end. "It's not what you think. You proposed to her in court, Michael. What am I supposed to think?" The following day, Willow arrived unannounced at Michael's penthouse. Sasha opened the door, still wearing her ring. Willow's eyes narrowed. "We need to talk. Alone." Michael joined her in the kitchen. Their voices quickly escalated. "Willow, you didn't even have the decency to tell me. I had to find out with the rest of Port Charles." "Michael, because I knew you'd react like this." "Willow, you replaced me while I was still breathing." "Michael, that's not fair." "Willow, no. What's not fair is you letting our son call another woman mom before we even ended things properly." "Michael, you've been distant since the truth about Amelia. We're not the same anymore, Willow." "Willow, then you should have had the guts to end this. Instead, you blindsided me and humiliated me." Sasha overheard every word. That night, she sat alone in the guest room, the engagement ring on the table. She recorded a voice message for Michael. "I love you. I think I do. But I don't want to be the reason Wiley resents you, or Willow never forgives you. Maybe we rushed this. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe I'm not either." She deleted it, then rewrote it. She sent the second one. Monica arranged a private family mediation. Michael, Willow, Sasha, and Diane Miller all gathered in the Courtroom study. Willow expressed her terms. No surprise visits with Sasha. Wiley and Amelia are not to call her Mom until or unless there's legal discussion. All future decisions involving the children must be mutual. Michael, exhausted but remorseful, agreed. Sasha apologized directly to Willow. "I never meant to hurt you. I just thought maybe I was finally allowed to be happy again." Willow didn't respond, but her silence said everything. 3 days later, Michael sat with Sasha in the penthouse. He took her hand. "I meant what I said in court. But Willow's right. I proposed out of a place of rescue, not respect." Sasha nodded, expecting the worst. "So, let's slow down. No press. No headlines. No courthouse drama. If we're going to do this, let's do it the right way." She kissed him softly. "I'd rather have a slow forever than a fast mess." Weeks passed. Things quieted. Michael and Sasha remained together, but no wedding was planned. Willow focused on healing, on therapy, and on redefining who she was outside of Michael's orbit. Wiley adapted. Amelia smiled more. And as Port Charles moved on, so did their hearts, scarred, but not shattered. Because in General Hospital, love is never simple. And no relationship, or ring, comes without echoes from the past.